football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Broncos sideline, we get a look at their head coach. This side in need of their first win since the season opener. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you in the booth. And we're off on EA Sports. This makes it up to the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. With Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an
First down, a run with Barkley. Solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go to Barkley again. Still going past the 40. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now here he goes. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
It's a gain of 6.
Now Hurts. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for another Eagles.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This time it's a passing play. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Recovered by the Broncos. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end. as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing him out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running it again with Dobbins. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down, Broncos.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was brought down by...
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defense defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Stepping up, and he's going to run. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that's good for a gain of 5. Enough to stop that play with Jardé Barron.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On second down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 5.
Hurts to throw. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as the QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
Nick's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got second and 7 to start. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Nick's trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's second and 11. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Gain of 15. And the Broncos first down.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Still has room inside the 15. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. It will get explosive on the ground as well.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
He's taken down after reaching the 30. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
Hurts. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hurts throwing again. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Broncos.
Play action, Hurts has it. Lofts it deep right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, here's Hurts. He's running for it. Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. Oh, the Broncos get to this one.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing now, following the turnover. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Play action with Mix. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He's going to keep it this time. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. run here. It's Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Going after try is good by lots. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. That man downfield, and Goddard has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down throwing from Hurts. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Hurts. He'll step up, and there he goes. Escapes a defender. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
14 more yards. That's another.
They'll come up first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. He's keeping it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Down at the 15-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hurts now from the gun. He's going to tuck it and run.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On third down, it's Hurts. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
29-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down, Broncos.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Broncos leading near the break. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Nix from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Complete to Evan Ingram. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Denver.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Incomplete. Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Cooper DeJean with the stop. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. Here we go with Dobbins. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hurts on first down. Connecting on a slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 16.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout.
That's good for Eagles.
Catch is made near the edge.
First and 10 at the 45.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
First down, ball at the 36.
Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's keeping it again. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Elliott connects there. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Looking to throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. This return starts at the 5. Pretty Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. The give to Dobbins to start the third. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Jalen's pumped on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
A 49-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. 1st and goal, Denver.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Nix now to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
21. Eagles 13.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagle.
From the pistol, Hurts. He'll try and run this. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And they bring him down around the 34. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Broncos gets over here. He's brought down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of...
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9.
So read here, and this is Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. And the slated downs to approach here from the 40.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Broncos.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Taken down at the 40.
With a better result than that last run, it's second and 8.
Second and 8.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's a third down give to Harvey. First down and more past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Broncos first down.
On the draw, he gives to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Dobbins does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27, he's got Brown on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
that's good for an Eagles first down.
Completed left side to Smith. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Hurts. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. It's a screen to Barkley. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. So out now comes the punter. Braden Mann will kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Given 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Broncos.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Denver.
Nice jump there.
And taking the lead at the 6-yard line. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal, here's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos grow the lead now to 22 points.
Eagles 13.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Mostert on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
It leads to second and 10.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Hurts throwing again. Hits his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and
Hurts yet again. He finds Brown right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just do it.
Looking for a target. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7 brings up second and 17 at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Number 11, A.J. Brown. That's a gain of 8. brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's running for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for another Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. Flying forward on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Defense did their homework on that one. They were keyed in from the start. They knew exactly who the offense was going to lean on to try to go for 2 there.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted line with it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. There's Harvey running from his own read. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 17. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Nix from the gun. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he's going to take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos making a 3-score game in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
19.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Third on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Pio quickly into the hands of Smith. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. He's got to keep moving quick here.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
12 yards. That's another.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here he goes. One final shot. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Now, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.